Hello, welcome to a game of What's Up Gaming. I shall be running through my top 5 MMOs today. So if you'd like to join me, that would be fantastic. If you'd much rather just see gameplay, then, mute me and you shall be able to see me get killed a lot. I mean, win. Yeah, win. Yeah, win. Okay, let's find a game first. Wow, a lot of full games. Ooh, 11. Maybe I'm able to join. That is one thing I like about this game. There we go, loading. So yeah, these are going to be my top 5 free MMOFPSs. So if you'd like to go off and download one, they are completely free. So you're completely welcome to do that. Now I'm not going to start talking until loading begins, because I've done this once before and it didn't load. It's fantastic like that. Thank you, creepy robotic voice. Okay, here we go. Oh, a little bit laggy. Okay, here we go. So, my top 5 MMOs. It's going to start off with one that I don't really play that often. It's called Warrock. It is basically Search and Destroy on the PS2, but on the PSN. Oh, I'm being shot at and I'm dead already. This is really hard to concentrate. Okay. So it's an intense MMOFPS, published by Games First. It's like a lot of games from the Battlefield series. It's basically... die! It's basically Search and Destroy, or Seek and Destroy on the PS2, sorry. You basically go around in weapons vehicles, ranging from tanks to helicopters, which is very nice if you're into that sort of thing. I am not, and that's why I put it number 5, but I thought it should be on there, in case of somebody like that sort of genre, and trying not to be prejudiced right now. And this is lagging quite badly. Oh. I'll die in a second and it'll go back to normal. But yeah. Number 4, I would have to say, is Crossfire. It is another Counter-Strike, but it's a 3D tactical multiplayer online first-person shooter. It has several different game modes and some pretty addictive gameplay. I'm just going to camp because I can't read and play at the same time. Damn it, why can't you multitask, Will? I don't know. Unlike any other popular MMOFPS, Crossfire isn't very demanding on the computer. Blacklight Retribution, although I'm running at quite low quality, is quite demanding on my computer, which is why I'm going to need to buy a new one soon. A little bit shameful, but... Oh, Sky. Oh, I'm pressing... Oh. Oh! No. I didn't die? Oh, go me. All of you are probably like, oh. Whoa. Headshot, damn. Like, head gone. Anywho, sorry. See, this is why I don't play games and talk. Demanding computer. It's actually really good on a laptop. I'm playing this on my laptop at the moment because my computer is a little bit broken at the moment. Nothing to do with raging and slapping and destroying things at all. But I found it to be a little bit like Call of Duty, and I know a lot of people who play these sort of games don't like the Call of Duty thing. I know that quite a bit, because I came online, I was like, hey, this game is pretty much like Call of Duty. I got chat yelled at, completely destroyed, hated. Ruski A looks like we have a French person on our team. But yeah, it is a large player base and some solid gameplay mechanics, which I imagine would be very fun, and I died Thanks to lag. Thanks, lag. You're welcome. Ugh. Hate lag in this game. Need to get my computer fixed. Oh. Where are they? He's on our team. What are you shooting at? Or is he just being one of those dicks? Recovery fire for what? Nobody here. Yeah, it is solid gameplay mechanics, which is always quite nice to have when you're playing a first-person shooter. You don't want a lack in that, otherwise it will ruin the whole entire game. As you're finding out right here. It's probably not lagging for you. Scroll to grenade, and I'm freaking out. Can we get a suicide? No, I'm not gonna get. Okay, I'll let that freak out a little bit. Our next game, number 3, is AVA, or Act of Valiant Arms. A game from Red Duck, an FPS shooter with a rather good looking graphics, sharp gameplay, but annoyingly another like COD. But this one is a lot faster depending on which mode you set it. The game can be very demanding on your computer, so I would not recommend playing it on a laptop. Depending on which mode you play, there are a few modes, like Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag. It is a lot like Call of Duty. You do get a lot of campers. But otherwise, it is a really good game. I would highly recommend downloading it. It is beautiful. It is very clean. It's really kind of just... It's like somebody actually took a proper game and then just went, do you know what this needs? Online. And then just made a server and then just put everything a game would have in it. Which is fantastic. Are we playing King of the Hill? Is that what we're supposed to be doing? Oh, damn. I should really pay attention. Two minutes to exfil. So yeah, number 3 is AVA. What is this? Just it. Okay. Camp. Hold. There are a lot of things in the background. Oh, we won! We won! Awesome! And not even near that guy has a really cool helmet. He's an aimbot troll. No. Sorry. They do put a lot of posters and masks around for you to find, which do absolutely nothing to help you. It annoys the hell out of me, personally. I have played for the game, and I got killed so many times running up to these masks that are in a room. I'm not going to say where, because, you know, it would ruin it. But you run up there, and you just sort of stand there. I'm just clicking and pressing every button, space, E, enter, and jumping and spinning and crouching like a fool, and some guy just comes up and shoots me. So yeah, the background is very distracting in that game, I suppose, would be the word to use. I'm going to buy some stuff, because I did actually have to create a new account for this. I wasn't thinking. I didn't make one in What's Up Gaming, so you know. My own fault. Oh, it's loading. Oh, okay, fine. You can do that. Number 2, which is Blacklight Retribution. A very fun, fast, and slow gameplay. Unlike any other massively multiplayer online FPSs, there are places where you can camp, and places where you can run. Connection is a huge problem in this game. If they could fix their connection and their servers, it would be fantastic. But as you can see, a couple of days ago, this would have been like 8 games, but overnight it has become a massive boom. which is absolutely fantastic to see such a small game like this become so big. The only thing I can really say is sort of like Minecraft. It's one guy creating it. This wasn't one guy, this was, you know, Unreal Games, quite a large but unheard of computer making people. If that made sense. Game makers. Game publishers got there. The graphics are pretty, but simple. They're not the beautifulest things in the world. Here's a box, here's a helicopter on fire, here's some scaffolding you can climb up. It's not really that amazing, but it is still pretty. It is simple, easy to play, but you do need equipment, which is why you need to play to actually get this equipment. Like, you saw me in this game, or the game before, I was spraying all over the place. That is a huge problem. If you don't buy a actual muzzle, then you do spray all over the place. And it kind of ruins it, because at the beginning you get a pistol, which still sprays, for no sense, and you get a machine gun that sprays like mad. Like, you press the fire button, and you're like, you're right in the air. So how did that happen? Even if you go down, like, aim down sight, still up in the air. It's just silly. But it is a pretty good game, and that is why I'm playing it now, and I wanted to show you this, because I love this so much. I played this for ages last night on my account. I was like, oh, this is awesome, I need to make a video about this. So this is a video about this, as well as my 5 favourite free massive player FPSs. And number 1, it's the best game I have found in ages. Tribes Ascend. Although I'm so bad at it, and you'll be watching my gameplay through, I'll be doing a series with my 2 friends Danny and Harrison. I have already a video up, Let the Sucking Commence. That was one of my first games. I'm so terribly bad at it, but I still play it so much. It's beautiful graphics, even at low resolution. Like, I'm running 800 by 600, and it still looks gorgeous. It looks clean. The ideas behind the game are just so clever. Like, I played it for the first time a couple, months ago, and I was just like, skiing. But, that's genius. I never would have thought of that, and then just sort of hit me in the head. Anyone could have thought of that. It's just anti-gravity boots, which sounds very impossible, but still it's such a simple concept. You hold down space, and you just glide. Genius. The jetpack, also very clever, so then you don't have to run everywhere, because there isn't really a sprint button, because you got skiing, which is something I really hate. You don't have a sprint button, so when you're running up a hill, you're out of jetpack fuel, and you can't ski up it. Then you just sort of like, come on, go, run a little faster, man, run a little faster. And I play heavies, so they move slow as madness. But other than that, beautiful. It makes the game a lot like Halo, but faster, and you're fighting proper people? I don't really want, Halo is an amazing game series, but the Covenant and Flood, I never really thought they were a good enemy. So I always thought Halo should have been like Tribes. Sort of a game where it's just, hi, I'm here, I've got a jetpack, let's shoot the hell out of each other. That would have been amazing. I mean, I know Call of Duty have, done it for years, but Halo had that sort of, I'm a sci-fi. And that would have just been amazing, and I'm so glad Tribes was actually there to do that for me. And even though I've only just discovered it, I'm going to be playing Tribes 1 and 2. Tribes is just such an amazing game for me. And also with the skiing, you can go 150 kilometers a second. And smash into people and die. But smash into people, you have a chance of killing them. It's fantastic. It makes exciting videos, extraordinary gameplay that the dynamics of the game, and like how simple it is. You only really need 3 buttons. Wait, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 buttons, to be honest. Well, 7 if you want to aim, if you're sniping using a sentinel, but that's it. You don't need any other buttons, really. It's pretty much impossible to melee, because everyone's running around so fast, but even though Danny does do a lot of meleeing, because he camps in the, control room, that's the only place where you can camp in the control room and generator rooms. As an infiltrator, you can go invisible, and then play, and I would like to apologize that Black Retribution is loading. It's so not loading. It's this is one of those things. They need to sort of get their act together, because they're starting to get big now. They have to sort of clean up all these little loopholes. I mean, I've been in a few games where this has happened quite a lot. Like, you're just playing around and you just get loading. And you can sit here for hours and it'll just be like, loading. Still loading. I don't know what actually happened. I'm loading. Why am I loading? Are we ready to play? No? Okay, we're still loading. You're ready to play? You're absolutely ready to play. You're just being so slow and the servers can't handle you because you aren't refined. All those people who are proper game nerds are going, oh my god, this guy's an idiot. That is so not what's happening right now. So not what's happening. I apologize. I don't really know so much about games on servers. I'd much rather just play the game on server. But back to my top 5, sorry. Tribes. Just amazing. Download it. So here is my list of my top 5 MMOFPSs. Warrock, which is the tanks and helicopters if you're into that. Crossfire, which is Counter-Strike, but a 3D tactical version of it. AVA, Alliance of Valiant Arms, which is a game that I'm pretty sure anyone who's played COD would enjoy. Blacklight Retribution, if you've played Call of Duty and you've liked it, but you thought it was a bit boring going around shooting people who obviously aren't good at the game, then you'll love Blacklight Retribution. It is a little demanding on your computer. I would suggest, if you're going to play it, make sure you have a lot of, hard drive space and, a good graphics card. Third of all, I would sincerely recommend not getting into it so much. Blacklight Retribution is amazing, fantastic, and the unlocking system is great. I love it so much. But there are so many better games you can buy than Blacklight Retribution. And that's why I would sincerely suggest downloading Tribes Ascend Beta. I can run it on my laptop. Bless its soul, it kills itself every time. But I can run it, and I can run it pretty damn well. There is a little bit of lag, but that's my internet. It is a fantastic game, which I'm sure everybody would absolutely love. You can pretty much do anything in it. There are grenades, sticky grenades, which are the funniest things in the world. Just you're skiing along, and then you just stick someone with a sticky grenade, and then like 3 seconds later you're like, oh, I wonder if I got that guy, and you get a little pop-up that says, you killed whatever face. It's like, yeah! Killed whatever face. Yeah. I'm surprised nobody's really made a copy of it, to be honest. So, yeah, I haven't really found any sort of like Tribes copies. Sort of Tribes as Tribes. Tribes has been good at what it's done, so like, all these other companies are like, we don't need to copy Tribes. Not at all. They've got this for, they're good. Yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed my top 5 MMOFPSs. That's getting harder to say every time I say it now. And I will see you on them sometime. I will see you guys next time. Thanks. I'd like to apologise again for Blacklight for not loading. It doesn't really do this very often. It's been doing this a lot today. Don't know if they're doing upgrades on servers or something. Anyway, have a nice day. I'm off to do a Fez cast on the Cohort Fez. If you'd like to go off and watch that, there will be a link in the description. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time, like I said about 30 seconds ago. Bye!